All right, last video for the day. Okay, so this is a recap of last week's gathering at the Comfort Inn in Goshen. I wanted to just remind everyone, our next meeting is going to be Friday, August the 5th, also at the Comfort Inn. It will be at 6:30 p.m. I'm super excited about that one because we have some new things planned. This last week's meeting was absolutely amazing. It was a ton of information. We had a whole panel of speakers. We had lots of sampling and things for everyone to experience. We're going to be doing something along the same lines for the one in August. The only thing is that I wanted to mention two things. First of all, at the last meeting, we spoke about an organization called Soul Hope, S-O-L-E, Hope. And that is an organization that the Young Living Foundation has partnered up with. Its basic goal is to put shoes on the feet of the children in Uganda. And that may seem pretty simple, but it's something that they're in desperate need of. So they have an issue with sand fleas in Uganda. And it's not just children, it's also adults that are exposed to these. And it's not just people that are in impoverished areas either. So anyone that's walking around on a regular basis with sandals or barefoot, you have the potential of getting these sand fleas, which are known as jiggers. They will actually bore into the feet. And unfortunately, they do lay eggs, and it becomes very painful and inflamed, and it can lead to things like gangrene and sepsis. And even with the removal of those sand fleas, they use a safety pin, and they'll just pop them out. But when you have a lot of them, that can be very painful. So that safety pin sometimes is not being cleaned properly in these communities. And now you have also the risk of HIV transmission amongst the members of the community and the children. So putting shoes on the feet of these children is it's an amazing way to simply touch the lives of these people on the other side of the world in a powerful way. So Soul Hope is all about using old jeans. So people donate jeans, and you cut out patterns and you send them over to Uganda, and they actually have people there. They have shoesmiths, I guess that's what they're called, shoesmiths, who work 6 days a week to provide shoes to not only the children, but also other members of the community. They also provide them with education on hygiene and how to try to avoid or minimize the amount of sand fleas that they're being exposed to. So this is something that I'm really excited to be a part of. I'm a big believer in offering support, not just in our community, not just in our country, but when it comes to children, I really feel like basic needs of children all around the world should be met. There is no reason that we should have children suffering the way we do. So if me bringing some of my old jeans is going to make a huge difference in a child's life, guess what? I'm going to do it. So I hope that you will join us for that. I will be posting on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, the details of, like, should you bring scissors, how many pairs of jeans are needed, things like that. So keep an eye out for that. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that we're also going to be focusing on ULA. So some people ask me, well, what's ULA about? Well, ULA is basically an ideology on looking at your life in a whole. Almost like you have to look at yourself as a whole. You're not just your body. You're not just your mind. You're also a spiritual being. So ULA looks at your life as 7 different categories. They call it the 7 Fs. And those 7 Fs consist of fitness, finance, family, field, which is your career or your profession, and also faith, friends, and fun. And they give you a very systematic way of gauging where you are in those 7 areas, and if there are areas that you need to work on improving. And then they give you practical steps on how you can do that, in addition to how you can incorporate Young Living products into improving those areas of your life. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. I actually just today received this book, which I will start reading tonight. So ULA, Finding Balance in an Unbalanced World. For many of us, we're constantly go, go, go. It's very easy for us to lose sight of the things that really matter for our well-being. And so we're going to work on that together. So remember that these meetings are all about empowering one another with knowledge and options on different ways that we can start to incorporate these tools into our life, not just to impact ourselves, but also our family and our friends. I mean, we want to make sure that when we're on our journey to wellness, you don't walk that journey alone. That's something that you share with others that you care about. So I'm looking forward to bringing in Ula and actually helping that to ripple out this whole journey of community wellness that we're trying to create here at the Hudson Valley. So for those of you that are planning on coming, if you're a Young Living member, there is a $10 fee. However, for anyone who is not a Young Living member as of yet, you are free. So for my Young Living members, hear this. Invite people. Share the wealth of this information. Give others the opportunity to decide whether or not these are tools that resonate with them, that they want to start looking at, and that they want to start incorporating into their lives. There is no need to keep a good thing a secret. So we want to spread the word. If we're getting healthier, we're only doing that if we're doing it with others. There is no way that we can be healthy and well-balanced while everyone around us is suffering. So remember that this is a community effort here in order to make a really big difference in our world. All right, and last thing, we announced this last week. Patty Sherberlin and myself wanted to acknowledge those individuals who have been making a tremendous effort to share Young Living with others. And one of the simple ways that we can do that to kind of gauge it is by offering to any person who is a newly ranked silver. So some of you may be saying, well, what does that mean? Well, if you go into your compensation plan, you will see what silver means. You can also contact me or Patty, and we'll be more than happy to explain that to you. But silver is basically a reflection of how many people you've been sharing with, how many people you are introducing to a better way of life. And so for anyone who reaches that rank of silver for the first time before December 31st of this year, you will receive from one of us either a ticket to the Young Living 2017 International Convention in Salt Lake City, Utah. That will actually be in June of 2017. Or you can receive a premium starter kit. It is your choice which one you would like. So we're really excited, and that's just our way of saying thank you, because our whole intention is to spread goodness and to spread that as far as we possibly can. And we know that with every life that we touch, it then ripples on to the next and the next and the next. And so we're really making a conscious effort to make others aware of the power that you have within you to impact the lives of many in a really good way. And so we want to make sure that we're acknowledging those people who are putting forth that effort. And that's about it. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.